Okay guys, it's like 5:30 in the morning and I'm about to go work out. Oh crap, I gotta put contacts on. Ugh! Okay, no contacts. Let's go. Can't really see anything, but it's because everyone's still asleep, which I should be too. I got to use my phone so that I can get the GPS and go to this gym. I need the phone to use as a GPS and not as a camera right now, which is kind of one of the downfalls for using your phone as your main source of as your main source as a camera. What are you gonna do? So I don't think I will be able to take any footage of my travels up there. What time is it? Like 6? 6 in the morning. We're about to go work out, and for the sake of my skinniness, I'm not gonna film the workout. Woo! This is Tanner. What's up? All right, we finished our workout.
Yeah, we did.
I didn't do so hot, but Tanner did. Tanner, what's the best advice you can give somebody?
Consistency.
Ooh.
Stay consistent, and it's not about the weight. It's just about progressing over and over, progressing, and sooner or later you'll get to where you want and your goals, and everything will follow through. Just stay committed to it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's what's up, Tanner. Today's subject is consistency. Okay, so I'm finally home, or I'm down the street from my actual house. Good Lord. I just did like a basic workout of like chest and back, cause like, you know, Tanner's the man. Tanner's so smart, but I'm dead. I'm dead. Like, I'm hurting. I'm hurting so much right now. But I'm glad I did it. Like, I've been wanting to work out for a little bit. But today's subject, or, you know, kind of the theme that I want to wrap around today is consistency. Just consistency. So let's get into that. Hey, Roxy. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hello. Oh. Hi. 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 Being consistent is very important in life. It helps you keep relationships. It makes sure that you're on time to things, or at least you know what time you like to go to things. Simply, if you're not consistent in life, you probably are always running around like, you know, with like a chicken with its head cut off. You can't figure out. You see, I've noticed for a lot of young people, especially in my age group, and there are some people that are just older that just never figure it out, but for a lot of young people, Inconsistency just runs in our blood. Like, we can't figure out what to do with ourselves. And I don't know what changes, but eventually you just start figuring out that in order to make it in life, I have to have consistency. I guess you start figuring it out whenever you start getting a job and a career, and you start figuring out that, like, in order to be paid, I have to show up on time. And if I don't show up on time, the money go bye-bye. So maybe that's what it is. Then for some people, especially like no matter what age they are, they just have it clicked in their head. My wife is that way. She can be very consistent with a lot of things. Me, I would like to think I'm more sporadic than consistent. And that's a sad truth, but that's the truth that I have to acknowledge in order to change myself. I'm not saying that you're a bad person for being inconsistent. I'm inconsistent. And I'd like to think that I'm a pretty decent person, depending on who you talk to. There's some people that like me, and then there's some people that don't. The point is if we can figure out how to be consistent, maybe we would actually be better people. See, Tanner meant it as just like working out, which is great. But I've seen Tanner, and he's consistent just about on everything from what I've seen of him. I'd like to address one more point. How many people do you know that's consistent? And how many of those consistent people do you not like? See, my point is, there are very few people that are consistent and not likable. So, if you don't mind, today's a work day. I'm going to get some coffee, and I'm going to get back to the grind. Hey dear.
Thank you.
How's your day?
Good. Busy.
Oh, by the way, this lawn is gonna get mowed. I'm sorry how bad it looks. That's on me as a husband. So that I can get the GPS and go to this gym. I need the phone to use as a GPS and not as a camera right now.